Listen, this threat of the U.S. taking Greenland somehow, you hear the fears about how this could be the end of NATO. But what should Canadians be making of all of this? People who are looking at this saying something's happening to another country somewhere else.
This is not somewhere else, Adrienne. We are right in the middle between Alaska and Greenland. This is us, and we're making a huge mistake if we think it's somewhere else.
Should we be, I appreciate watching for the end game of this, but is there something else Canada should be watching in terms of how Denmark handles this?
You know, Denmark sounds a lot like us. They're reasonable. Their foreign minister said we're going to agree to disagree. This is an acid test, Adrienne, whether reasonableness can get the job done or we need another strategy.
Is it Greenland that you're worried about, or is it maybe the United States capturing the president of Venezuela, or is it Iran, right? That this unrest, the threats of an American attack and whatever may come after that, it is really hard to know what to be concerned about the most.
You know, we have 3 simultaneous explosive crises going on at the same time. So I shift from day to day. Right now, I am most worried about Iran. It is the one where everybody expects the other one to attack first. Fingers are on the trigger. And that's when you get escalation that, frankly, nobody wants right now. It did sound a little bit like Donald Trump was talking himself down, but he's very close to a red line, Adrienne. And look, Barack Obama never lived down the fact that he drew a red line and then did nothing.
Is there something else that's happening in Iran as well? Because, you know, you sort of alluded to it. They're all kind of connected in a way. Would the Iranians have seen what happened in Venezuela and taken some lessons from that?
Everybody's learning and trying to figure out what the right lessons are. It's no coincidence that the Ayatollah Khamenei is now in hiding. They certainly took that from Venezuela. They also started by being reasonable and offering to come back to the table, but they undermined their own case by the brutal firing that has been going on against civilians. There are really horrific videos that I am seeing. They're walking a very fine line now. Execution, well, if there are none, which is what Donald Trump is saying, he's not seeing any. And if there's no hanging, they're on the very edge of the cliff right now, both of them. We'll have to see if they can back away. I think that's the one that's most likely to explode in the next few days.
So what do you then watch for in terms of exploding or backing away? What are the signals you're looking for? You
watch Donald Trump talk his way off the cliff, and, you know, he makes it up as he goes along. The Iranians, too, will have to back down. They will have to not execute the prisoner that they said deserves justice now. And for all intents and purposes, because the demonstrations are slowing, there should be fewer of those horrific scenes that come out of the country.
Very briefly, in the middle of this is Canada. The Prime Minister is in China right now. How does Canada stay out of trouble?
It probably can't stay out of trouble given the neighborhood we live in. We live in the Western Hemisphere next to the United States. But we are getting a chance, Adrienne, to watch others try out different strategies. We need to be close observers of what happens to Denmark and Greenland as this goes forward. Can reasonableness prevail at all with this president?
And can more defense in the Arctic help?
Oh boy, we need to invest in the Arctic. We need a year-round port. We are behind, Adrienne. We need a sense of urgency in this country.
Janice Stein, as always, thank you.
Pleasure.